How to get the flesh out of a coconut shell, the pith off the flesh. I'm Russell Phipps and this is my channel, Manna with Spice. The coconut is actually split into 3 sections. You've got 2 smaller eyes and 1 slightly larger eye. It is this larger eye that is actually the germination point. It is also the one that you use to extract the coconut water. If I push hard in here, you will find, I'm putting a bit of force on there, you can't put it through. If I push hard in that one, it just goes straight through. I'm just using a cob skewer, push it in and twist it, and as you can see, all the flesh is now coming out. You will see some water coming out. What I'm going to do is extract all the water and then show you how I actually crack the nut. You could use a hammer. The disadvantage with this is that you've got a wider area, therefore it doesn't tend to crack in an even-ish way round. You could just pick it up and crack it on the ground like that, or use the back of a knife. There is another way in that if you were to wrap this up and freeze it for 24 hours, you could crack all the shell by hammering it and then you get a whole coconut. Personally, I can't wait 24 hours. Now, using the back of the knife, obviously you've got to be careful that it doesn't slip, so make sure you have a knife that has a really good grip. If you take your coconut, I'm just going to use a bit of the coconut water here, and just make a line so you can see where you're going to be hitting it. What I'm going to do now is just carefully hit it on that line. Did you hear the difference in sound there? That is now cracked. And there we roughly have 2 halves. The way of getting the flesh out, I get a pan and I put some boiling water in it. I then use some tin foil, which I crush up just so it's roughly like that. Now the reason for that is so that you can put the coconut on it and it won't fall over. That'll then hold it in place. So all I'm actually doing is steaming the shell. The foil has kept the shell from actually sinking directly into the water. You do this for about 8 to 10 minutes because what you want to do is actually soften that shell. Just put it on a cloth to hold it. I say I'm using a palette knife because I don't want it to slip and hurt my hand. And we just keep doing this. The other reason for using a palette knife is because it's more flexible. It will actually follow the shape of the shell. Now that's virtually gone all the way around now. Can we get it out? And there we have the whole lot taken out. To get the brown pith off here, all I do is use a potato peeler. And I find it a lot easier than actually using a knife. Well, I hope that's helped you. I've shown you how I actually get the flesh out of a coconut shell, how to crack the coconut shell, how to extract the water from the coconut shell, and how to actually get the brown pith off the flesh. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll put a link up here to some other videos that I will be using this coconut in once they're actually on my channel.